What if I told you one of the world's most haunted objects isn't a castle, a graveyard, or even a ghost ship, but a child's doll? Sailors swear at it. Visitors claim it ruined their lives. And museums today warn you, don't look too long. Don't laugh. Don't disrespect him. Because if you do, Robert the doll will make you pay. It all began in Key West, Florida, in 1904. A young boy named Robert Eugene Otto, known as Gene, was given a strange doll. Some say it was a gift from his grandfather. Others whisper it was made by a servant skilled in voodoo. What's certain is that the doll was no ordinary toy. 3 feet tall, dressed in a sailor suit, with button eyes and a faint, eerie smile. Gene named it after himself, Robert. From the moment he received it, things began to change. Gene adored Robert. He took it everywhere. He spoke to it for hours in his bedroom. That's when the family began hearing something terrifying. At night, they heard Gene's voice, and then a second voice answering back. Objects moved on their own. Furniture shifted. Neighbors swore they saw Robert peering out of the upstairs window when no one was home. Servants begged to quit. Gene's parents began to wonder, was their son's doll alive? One night, Gene woke screaming. His mother ran into the room. The furniture was overturned. Toys scattered across the floor. Gene sat trembling in bed, and all he said was, "Robert did it." From then on, whenever something went wrong, broken dishes, slammed doors, strange laughter in the halls, Gene always gave the same answer: Robert did it. Was it just a boy's imagination, or something darker hiding inside that doll? As Gene grew older, he became an artist. But Robert never left his side. He kept the doll in his studio. Friends who visited said Robert's eyes seemed to follow them. Some swore they saw its expression change, from a smirk to a frown. Gene's wife hated the doll, but Gene refused to part with it. Robert had become part of the family, and the curse was only beginning. When Gene Otto died in 1974, Robert was left behind in the house. The new owners didn't last long. They reported strange sounds at night, footsteps, giggles, and the doll moving rooms on its own. One child who lived there claimed Robert tried to climb onto her bed. Terrified, the family locked the doll in the attic. But that didn't stop the curse. Eventually, Robert was donated to the Fort East Martello Museum in Key West. And that's when his legend truly spread. Visitors came from around the world. Some laughed at the doll. Some insulted it. And then, misfortune followed them home. Car crashes, job losses, illness. The victims all said the same thing: we disrespected Robert. To this day, the museum walls are covered in thousands of letters. apologies from people begging Robert to lift his curse. Now, the museum has rules. If you visit Robert, you must ask permission before taking his photo. Speak kindly. Never mock him, because those who forget pay the price. The museum staff say even their electronics malfunction around him. Security cameras glitch, and sometimes Robert just moves. More than a century later, Robert the doll still sits in his glass case, silent, waiting, watching. Is he truly cursed, or just the legend of a child's imagination gone too far? That's the mystery. But one thing's certain: if you ever find yourself in Key West, don't laugh at Robert. Don't test him, because those who do regret it. This has been Dusk and Times, where history comes alive and legends never die. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe for more untold mysteries of the past. And remember, sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction.